Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of a Let's Play for Kerbal Space Program. We're going to be working on another mission today. I'm going to go ahead and hop in here and pick up. I'm going to do this tourist one, that way I can get some more money. And while I'm doing that, I've got Jaded here, and we're just going to have a conversation while I'm building stuff. You can watch how I'm building stuff, and it'll be in real time, so it'll be easier to pay attention to. Alright, well, anyway, what were you saying, Jaded? You were trying to do your mission to the mud, and you messed up.
I did the same thing on Midwest. I forgot to extend the solar panels, and then I realized and tried it, and it worked. And I'm like, well, fuck, I'm already at the moon. Like, I've already done all the work, kind of thing. I'll just leave these here. In worst case, I'll send the Midwest one later.
So I'm
no.
about to build a rocket or not a rocket, but an airplane. It's going to have enough thrust to make it just barely outside of the atmosphere, and it'll be able to carry 4 Kerbals. That's what I'm working on right now.
Yo, have you ever built a lab, by any chance?
Yes, I have. I've used them several times, actually.
So, how does it work? You bring experiments to the lab?
You can use the lab inside of a... You either A, bring the experiments to the lab, or B, you go in and you use the... what's it called?
So you cut out on A. So I've never even heard anything you said.
So you can either go in and build a lab and run it with the science that you attach to that craft in itself, or you can run the lab by doing by bringing the science back to it and then running the science. What I would do if I was you is I would probably just build a lab inside of your lander, whatever that may be, land on Minimus, and make it so where you can travel around. And that's kind of what I would do. So, like, have a lab, build a rover. Have a lab, build a rover that comes off the lab, land the lab, bring the rover out, run the rover around and pick up all the science and stuff, and then get a refueling station in orbit of Minimus, and then launch your lab back off of Minimus and recover it on Kerbin. That's what I would do.
I'm gonna check, but I don't think I can build a lab, or sorry, a rover, because I don't think I've unlocked any wheels yet, and I only have like 83 science.
You didn't unlock your airfoils or anything like that?
I've specifically ignored all the airfoils and shit like that. I've gotten through with a really basic fin that I've been using on my rockets, and other than that, I haven't needed any airfoils.
Dude, the airfoils and stuff are really good for not just going to where you need to go, but for building like rovers and stuff, because you can use like a tiny rocket and use the lander wheels from the foil. Does that make sense? So like as you unlock the airfoils,
I do have wheels actually.
You get wheels. You get airplane wheels, and then just use the small rocket.
Specifically, it's a Rove Max, so it's specifically it's for rovers.
So you get what I'm saying now.
Like, not really, but it turns out I have wheels, so it doesn't really matter.
Use the wheels.
So, what sort of? I know we talked about this the other day. What did you use as a platform? Like a
just a fuel tank.
Just a fuel tank.
Yeah, just something like a fuel tank. Yeah. As like the lander, that or I use
this little circle car thing around.
So my best work that I did with a rover, I actually used a 2-person fuselage piece and exposed one of the doors. Like
I
right
think
now.
I'd have to. Don't you need
Right.
the seat if you want to build like a custom one?
Do you need the what?
The seat.
What do you mean the
There's
seat?
like a control. There's this one part in the game you can get. It's like one of the last things you would unlock, but it's like this little control,
Oh,
like a
the little
joystick.
seat. Yeah, I've had the seat before, man. On my other career mode, not my Let's Play, but I have the seat, and I've used the seat for controlling it. But
Yeah, I don't have the seat.
for re-entry and stuff like that, I don't want to use the seat. So I use fuselage parts. That way I can literally just re-entry the rover back into the Kerbin's orbit. Does that make sense?
I think I'm gonna have to build a rover with like a lander can, because I don't have the seat. You know what I mean? And I need a way to control it.
Just use a lander can then. My
You think
width
that would
is too
work?
big now? Are you kidding me? How much money do I have? I got 230. Dang it, I don't have enough to upgrade this. Oh, I'm getting annoyed. Now I'm about to bust the weight restriction. That's next. Just wait. How close am I to weight? The width is the only thing that's bogging me down right now on this ship. Because I'm going to do a belly landing with this thing, straight up. That's how I'm going to do it. Why is it not saying parts? Is there no parts restriction? Oh, there is a parts restriction. There it is. I knew there was a part restriction. Dang, I'm like way over the tonnage for this thing too. Dang it. Okay, I can't use this then. Rename craft as space or suborbit. No. I don't know. No. Yeah, suborbital craft. I'll probably use this later once I unlock the better hangar. Alright. Let me go. Return to space station. Oh wait, no, the tonnage just comes from upgrading the tonnage comes from upgrading the runway. So I'll upgrade the runway real quick and then shorten up the wingspan a little bit, and this thing should fly just fine. Upgrade. 75k. I will take it. Oh, I'm not ready for this. This is gonna be bad, by the way, what I'm about to do. I'm probably gonna blow up all 4 of the Taurus very quickly. I don't even think this landing gear will be able to handle it. Just a single one of these landing gears going down the runway, just holding up all this weight, just seems a terrible idea. Okay, let's see here. That's 27 parts, right? 28 parts. Oh no. Dang it. Mistakes were made. There we go. There's one. So let me just go ahead and move it tool. Dope. That actually fixed everything that I had going on. By the way.
But
what I just did to my craft just fixed everything that I had going on. Every issue.
Yo, same. Sorta. That's good. It's so great when you have like the breakthrough idea in this game for your rocket,
Well, dude, what I'm
and
about
it
to do.
fixes things.
What I'm about to do is make a water landing aircraft.
Nice.
So,
I didn't know
yeah,
that was a thing.
this is about to be really interesting.
Yo, can you build like boats then?
Yeah, you can build boats.
I know there'd be
There's
like
there's
no point to
videos
doing
on
it, but
there's videos on hydrofoils and everything, man. There's like videos on how to do it. I might actually make one of those just because. I mean, I've built a aircraft carrier before in this game. So like. Okay, I need to adjust these wheels back here. They're in the house.
what was your
Yeah.
idea?
My wife was losing her mind about the dogs for a second. Only because the dogs disappeared on her for a split second. You know how it goes. You freak out.
Oh yeah. Yeah, our cats do that sometimes too.
They just disappear off the face of the earth for a minute, and you're like, what
Yeah.
in the world is going on? Alright. Alright, I got 30 out of 30 parts. The back end's a little... Okay. Alright. Just go ahead and drop a couple of these here. These ones can be there. These ones can be there. Alright. Make sure that this is... Okay, we're good. Alright. Save craft. And we're going to rename this craft to EP6.
Does that mean something? Or
Episode 6.
Episode 6, nice. Okay.
Yeah. EP6, episode 6. So this is literally just... Oh, God. This is literally just going to be a water landing craft.
Ooh.
That's all it's going to be. So the wheel's
Yeah, I'm
purpose
building.
is... The wheel's purpose for this vehicle is literally just to get it out of the atmosphere. That's it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just building a new rescue ship.
Right.
Or rescue. I don't know. I think it's good to have a rescue ship. And that way, anytime you have a contract, you just take the contract, and then you just go straight to your launch pad and pick your rescue ship. And that's it. You don't got to design anything.
There we go. Now save the craft. Now go in open and delete this one. And delete this one. Alright. I have enough space for a pilot and 4 tourists, which is awesome. Alright, let's see if I can manage to get suborbital now. Let's see what my tolerances are. Oh yeah, I can get suborbital pretty quickly. That's good. Save craft. Launch craft. If I have any issues, I could just launch the change the thrust ratio, thrust to weight ratio by turning down the thrust limiter. Or turning up the thrust limiter? Would it be turning up or turning down? I don't know. Alright.
Wait, what are you trying to do?
Come on now. Oh, it's not leaving the ground. There it is.
What's the thrust weight on it?
Alright.
Hey,
Hold on. Sorry. Really focused right now.
that's cool.
So I just realized I did the wrong thing here. There we go. Dude, I'm moving so fast that I am literally pushing through the, This is kind of crappy that it's in, The sucker literally got so hot that it, kind of had an accident.
What did?
No, I'm just kidding. It got really hot. I think I can make it suborbital. There it is. Made it. Alright, so now let's see if I can land this thing without blowing it up. Done. Now I gotta return back to Kerbal. Man, that's a good looking little plane though, if I do say so myself.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it just kind of sucks because it's really dark. See if I can kind of give you guys some orientation for this thing by putting on the lights. There you go. Now you can kind of see it. Not really. It's very dark. It might burn up in atmosphere right now. Oh, I passed out everybody but Jebediah. Oh god, did I not get my contracts? Oh no. They all lost consciousness, so they all didn't, dang it, it was safely. Revert flight back to spaceplane hangar. I had to do it safely and I made all the tourists pass out. That sucks. I made them all pass out. That's great. Hilarious. Alright, save craft. Let's try this again, this time without such a sharp pitch. Also, I hate you, Will. I don't like you. So you know what? I'm gonna take you. Come on, let me go back here. I'm gonna take this one wheel and I'm just gonna stick it right there. Because I want to get rid of it. I don't like it. Hopefully this sucker doesn't teeter-totter the wrong way. I didn't like that one wheel sitting on the front of my craft. Actually, this will give it a little bit of a prop up on the runway, so maybe it'll take lift a lot faster than what it did. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping it doesn't just lean over to one side and lay down. That would kind of suck. You know what I mean? Oh, we're good. All right, hold on. For this flight, I'm going to go ahead and warp time real quick. Daytime. Daytime. Nighttime. Daytime. Nighttime. There we go. Boom. All right, perfect sunset. Perfect. All right.
Bye.
Come on, wobbly. Come on, wobbly. Come on, wobbly. Don't you do this to me. There we go. Lift off. Okay, so this time... switch this to pitch and roll real quick. All right. Hold on 1 second. I will be right back.
Okay.
Oh, good Lord. Have mercy almighty. I'm probably about to not safely return them again. By the way.
Safely return.
Kerbals. Spaceplanes have this weird habit of causing issues. When you're coming down. Try not to make any of these passengers pass out. But the G-forces are getting pretty high. Nope. Revert flight. Back to launch. My issue is that I am not getting a shallow enough re-entry. And the G-forces are making this very complicated. Because I can always throw 15 plus Gs of force whenever I'm re-entering the atmosphere. That's not difficult. What's difficult is not doing that.
Yeah.
All right. Honey, they're cleaning up their rooms, and they will come downstairs whenever they are ready for the prayers. They do not have their rooms cleaned up. That's what they're doing right now. Woohoo! It's about to get interesting in my house.
How so?
My children didn't do something that my wife asked them to do, and now they're about to have some issues.
Oh god, is she bringing...
Nothing that I'm too worried about right now. Alright. Let's see what happens. Let's see what's going to happen this time, because I made a mistake. Alright.
Alright, I've built a new rocket. I think it's ready to go. Let's see. Right now, is that the hatch is obstructed, but that's because it's inside of a payload bay. So obviously when it breaks off, it's not going to be an issue.
I had one lose consciousness.
Oh
I
yeah?
almost did it that time, though. Alright. I bet that was entertaining to watch. I don't know what just happened, but apparently my ship just decided it wanted to kill itself. So, you still there, Jade?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Sorry, my daughter was messing up.
That's cool.
We asked her to do something simple and she didn't do it. All right. Here we go. Take it away, take it away, take it away now. Let's switch this around right now. Get this in the right orientation. Okay, I'm going to drop that all the way to 150. I'm going to take off. And...
No.
Come on. Lift off.
I built a new rescue ship, and it's a quarter of the price. It's actually less than a quarter of the price of my old rescue ship.
Yeah.
Which is pretty solid.
That's pretty amazing, man.
To cut the cost on it that much, yeah. Well, the idea I had was, since I've put those satellites around the MUN or whatever, I can send in a one-seater pod rocket, and then just put a drone on the top and leave the seat empty. So it's like you know what I mean? Like, it's like a taxi that drives itself, kind of thing.
Yeah. No, I get you. That's gonna be great.
And that way, even if it's not a pilot, I can still get it home. However, that I have a guy on the surface of the MUN right now, and I think it's the dark side of the MUN.
Right.
So that's going to be interesting, getting him off.
Yeah, that's the most annoying thing, by the way.
Yeah, I bet. Oh, fuck.
Because I had one on this wrong side, on the dark side of the MUN. I had to wait for him to come around. I had to wait for him to come around the light side of the MUN before I could actually get to him.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, there's got to be a way that you can wait. You know what I mean? Like, if you wait on either the year or the day of Kerbal, it should eventually become light again.
Oh, you ain't wrong, bud. Things like an arrow. Keeps wanting to go back to prograde, and I want to slow it down as much as I can before I hit that point.
So is it a rocket or a plane?
Oh, it's a plane, don't get me wrong, but I'm trying to I'm trying not to spike the G-forces as I'm re-entering. And I'm trying to pull the Ooh, I think I got it. I think I did it. It's almost to 10 degrees. It is the 10 degrees. It's negative 10 degrees. I'm coming up. I'm level with the ground.
So does your wife actually hate this game?
No, she built an airplane in it once, and it was actually probably one of the better airplanes I'd ever built, that she had ever built. She built it based off of like a Boeing 737.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Dude, I can't believe how fast I'm going still. That's insane. I hate the fact that this is like the dark side of the moon, though. Or the dark side of Kerbal right now. It's like nighttime, so I can't really see what I'm doing.
Oh, okay.
But I gotta kind of go based off of like the water and landmark stuff. I'm going like 800 miles an hour or meters per second right now.
I don't know.
Once I get down to the water, I'll be able to slow down though. It's just going to take a little bit. Oh god, I'm back over land again, aren't I? I am. Oh no. How long does this landmass last for? Oh god. Dude, I can't believe I wound up back over land again. I'm trying to land in water. But I literally cannot see at all. Okay, I'm back over water. We're good. Did I do good? I think I did good. Yep. Orbital trajectory is good. I just went through the darkest part of the night, so now it's becoming daytime again.
Nice. Yeah, my rocket launch is going fucking perfect too. Like, this is actually one of the best rockets I've built. And I just built this on a whim in like 10 minutes, just for shits kind of thing.
Right.
It's so simple, but it's so fucking perfect. It's
I'm probably going to lose
stages.
my tail whenever I enter this water right now. Because I'm moving so fast. And I'm trying to slow down still. And I can't G-force, I can't like arrow stop this thing. Because like, it's, I've got G-force to worry about now, you know what I mean? So I can't exactly arrow stop it. I gotta be careful. I'm down to 146 now though, so I've got a big enough wing that I should be able just to glide across the water and, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get within like 100 meters of the ground, try to. This is going to be the smoothest one. This is going to be the landing right here. .90 meters a second. It's a pretty good pace. Slowly coming down. Okay, almost there. See if I can slow it down just a little bit more before I actually land it in the water. .65 meters a second. Oh man, it didn't touch. I'm trying to get the back end to touch first. I'm not going slow enough quite yet. I'm like right there. There it is. There it is. Landed it in the water. What? Beautiful. That was it, guys. All right. Recover that vessel. Because they landed safely. Should give me all that money. Give me all your money. And the only thing that I wasted on this ship, by the way, whenever I was launching, was the two solid fuel thrusters. That's it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Why am I at 215 funds? Okay, hold on. This isn't right, because I completed that contract. They were safe. I landed them safely. I did complete that contract, so why did it cost me so much?
Oh man, this fucking launch, first try, it's just going literally perfect.
Oh wait, no, I spent
So
75,000
fucking easy to
already.
control this rocket.
I spent 75,000. I forgot about it. Woohoo! Oh, you got another one right here. I'm not
Oh
gonna do
my
any of
god,
this.
Dan, literally just fucking nailed the maneuver node.
I'm gonna decline these. Decline. If it's above, I'm gonna decline it. If it's below, I might get it. This one is surface. I might get that one. Nope. I don't do that. Nope. I don't do that. Nope. I don't do that. Flea solid booster. Nope. Won't do that. And now they're all tourists. Oh, nope. Won't do that one either. I don't test engines, by the way. I don't do any like part testing stuff.
I definitely take part testing contracts because that means you now get to use that part. So like the 2.5 meter payload bay, I have that as an experimental unit, and I just won't complete the contract because it's so useful to me. Same with the mainsail engine. I don't have the mainsail engine yet, so I'm just gonna use it.
So check this out. Instead of using all of that, right? Instead of experimenting with all those contracts and using them, what I do is I get my science up by doing focused observations, surveys, and stuff like that.
How do you do a focused observation survey? That's one thing I want to get into.
So there's specific ones. There's like on the surface. There's crap. I accidentally took one. I didn't mean to. I wasn't paying attention. So there's ones that are like above, and then there's ones that are below. I always pick the ones that are below because I can build airplanes to fly there, right? So below, surface, tourist, focus survey of the atmosphere, that's above. So you take it, you put your devices on whatever airplane or whatever, you fly out to the location that it's at, and then you just do some science in that area. You just whatever science it's asking for. So like this one says temperature on the surface, I think. Yeah, temperature on the surface. So I just land at the place where it's at and then take a temperature reading, and that's it. When I recover, it completes the contract. Does that make sense?
Sorry, I was looking for something and I wasn't paying attention.
All right.
How does it work?
So let's say you got to do a temperature survey at a certain place. You go to that certain place, you do a temperature reading with the device on your aircraft or whatever. I do airplanes, so I don't ever take anything that's above a certain level. I only grab the stuff that's below, right? Or on the surface, because I like flying airplanes out there and then dropping them and then doing it.
See, okay, sorry, I thought there's actually like a scanner that you can put on a rocket and it will scan the terrain directly below it. Have you heard of that?
Yes.
'Cause that's what I thought.
Yes, I do know what that is. It is actually called KerbNet, and any drone has it.
Any drone has it, okay. And
Yeah.
can you get science out of using that, or? I don't even know if you would know.
So each different biome on a planet has its own science readings. It'd be like going to each one of the things in the KSC and doing all of your science readings. You get all that science from it. and then you go to a different. So like I could go to the highlands, the lowlands, the plains, the grasslands, and stuff like that
Okay,
on
yeah,
Kerbin,
yeah.
and collect science from those different locations.
Okay, yeah, I've done all that. So basically, Kerbin's different because you're already on Kerbin, but for like a Duna, for example, you could send something out to find out what each terrain is or each biome is, and then try to land in that location. Is that how you would use it?
Yeah, so you basically like do an orbital, or you use a Hold on, I'm about to focus real quick while I'm launching this rocket. Just give me one
But
second.
it's
I'll explain.
basically just for setting up surface science missions.
Yeah, well, not surface science missions, but like landing in specific biomes to get.
To
Oh
get
god.
science.
Yeah, to get science, but it allows you to go to
That's what
multiple
I mean.
different biomes if you have like an airplane and an atmosphere. You can go to like I can go right now, and I know of at least 4 different biomes that I could reach right now with a plane and get science from it. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay. That's how I thought it worked. So it's not like you would scan an area and get science for scanning that area. It would just tell you, this is X terrain, and then if you want, you can go there and farm it, kind of
Yeah,
thing, right?
pretty much.
Okay.
I forgot to change the settings on something real quick. This one right here. Turn that yaw on. There we go. And there we go. Perfect. Put this sucker at 40. 40 degrees this time instead of 55, because last time I put it at 55, I wound up at 124 meters above the ground, and I didn't need to be that high. Dude, I may end up in orbit by the end of this one.
Oh, are you still doing your new career? So you've
Yeah.
only been doing suborbitals?
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
doing.
that's really weird. I don't ever
I'm doing
remember a
tourist
mission
missions
like
right
that.
now. I'm just doing tourist missions right now, so they're all suborbital,
Yeah,
which is pretty dope.
yeah, that's not bad. Although I find it easier when you can get yourself into orbit because you have so much time to plan. Whereas when you're suborbital, you have to be like on the fucking ball because you're like literally on
I
the edge of
disagree,
death
man.
at all times. Yeah.
I disagree. I actually prefer suborbital tourist missions than orbital, because literally all I have to do. So I build a plane, right? And all I do is use 2 thumpers or 4 thumpers in 2 different stages to launch myself to suborbital, and then I glide my way back down. That's literally all I'm doing right now. You'll be able to see it in episode 5 whenever I release it. And whenever I land, I'm landing in the water. That's it. That's where I'm landing
Okay.
at. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to land on land. I'm literally trying to steer myself into the water as best as I can, which is actually what I'm about to do right now, because I'm actually very concerned that I'm going to end up in some deep crap here in a second. And right now, I'm trying not to hit as much G-forces as possible because I got the G-force turned on. So, like, I'm at 24,000 meters and dropping like a fly or like a stone. I'm dropping like a stone, dude. And all I'm trying to do is not hit above a certain G-force and just glide the rest of the way down. So right now I'm at 14,000. I've almost got my aircraft at negative 10 degrees, which is perfect because I'll be able to maintain this like nice trajectory to go over this piece of land that I'm on, and I'm about to land in the water on the opposite side because I'm moving at like 1,000 meters a second inside of the atmosphere. I'm at 9,000 feet or 9,000 meters and still dropping, and I'm pushing like 900 meters a second. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And none of that is toward the ground.
And you do all this with a controller?
Yeah. Why?
Yeah. I
It's
just feel
not.
like a joystick would be easier, but I guess that's really what a thumbstick is.
That's exactly
Just
what
a
it is. It's just a very miniature um,
joystick.
joystick.
Yeah.
And then to roll right and roll left, the left and right pedals or left and right triggers is to roll left, roll right. But I mean that's kind of like whenever you're doing aircraft, your rudder would normally be like the left and right pedals or the left and right triggers. So it's kind of weird.
Okay.
It took a little bit to get used to, as far as that goes. But I'm still
Yeah.
like slowly decreasing speed while decreasing altitude. So I'm at 400 meters a second at 4,000 meters, and I'm going at roughly right around negative 100 meters a second because I'm at negative 10 degrees. And I'm just going to keep this nice glide slope until I hit the ground. Or the water, I should say. And then once I get really close to the water, I'll start to pull up and land. Landing a glider is, especially a glider, is like the hardest thing in this game. Landing it in water, because you have to slow down a whole lot and you have to land like tail end of the plane in the water first. And whenever you hit the water, you have to make sure that you're going less than 100 meters a second. And even sometimes when you're going less than 100 meters a second, if you slap that water too hard, you'll break your ship apart.
Oh fuck. I didn't
Yeah.
know that. I've never tried anything like that.
So like right now, I am at 220 meters a second, and I'm at a straight glide slope, but I'm still going down by like I'm at 0 degrees on my nav ball, but like I'm still going down by 5 meters a second, and I'm at so I'm at 195, 190 at 300 and 310 ish meters, or yeah, so. It's interesting. I'm slowly just coming down to land. And then eventually it's just going to slow down to the point that I will start dropping like a stone, and I'm going to actually have to start pulling up. So like right now I'm at 140 or so meters a second at 88 meters. So here in a second I'm going to have to start pulling up just so I can release some speed.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I'm doing right now. I'm just making like a wave and just going up and down, up and down, up and down to slow myself down. And then eventually it's just going to get to a point where it's not going to want to go up anymore, and I have to make it land very smooth. And if I don't, it's just going to break the ship apart. So right now I'm at 77 meters a second, and I'm coming in for a landing. And I have to make sure I'm at negative 5 meters descent in order to make sure that I land like the best possible. Yep. There it is. There it is. Boom. Perfect glide slope descent. 11 meters, 10 meters, 8 meters, 7 meters, 6 meters, 5 meters, 4 meters, 3 meters, 2 meters, 1, and I hit the water. And then the water will stop you. I just want to make sure I didn't make anyone pass out. Yep, it's done. So there's another like 75K or something like that.
Sorry, you.
What?
Yeah.
Sorry, my what? You cut out.
Your voice keeps cutting out.
I don't know what to tell you, man. Your voice keeps cutting out.
Well, I'm just letting you know. That's why I'm not responding.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Alright, guys. That's the end of the episode. I did 2 tourist missions and got a bunch of money now, so I'll be able to upgrade that spaceplane hangar or the VAB here soon. I'm going to save this game as EP6. Oh, actually end EP6. That's what the quick save is going to be. And there you go, guys. We are done with this episode. If you guys enjoyed the episode, please leave a like. If you didn't, let me know in the comments why you didn't. And I will see you all in the